So make them good questions. So without further ado, brethren, Barry's laughing at me. You obviously are all on mute. So if when it's your time to talk, please unmute yourself, and when you're finished, kindly remute yourselves. That would be great. So, like I said, I'm going to welcome Darren Fletcher from the Manchester Level Club to begin the presentation from the Manchester Level Club.
Good evening, everybody. How are you doing? Well, usually I'd have my partner in crime, Dean Lynch, in the lovely appointed Volvo lodge room that I come to you from tonight. Unfortunately, Dean can't be with us, but I'm just going to give you a little piece about what the Level Club are and what we do. So we were formed in 2016 by 4 of the younger brethren in Manchester. It started out initially as a group of guys who just went around visiting lodges within Manchester. And then I think I became chairman in 2018, I think it was. And we started doing more and more things. So we did our first Manchester Level Club quiz night in 2018. We raised a lot of money for charity. Since then, we've just done the Yorkshire Free Peaks, which you probably heard of because we shout about it everywhere. And we're just about to do a charity auction this year. As well as our charitable efforts, we're doing a massive skydive next year in Portugal for the MCF. So we hope everybody, at least one or more brethren from each province, will jump on. So it's like a proper national-wide effort. We also do learning sessions every month where we have one of our wisest brethren in the province who comes in and we do a learning session. He basically gets us to read pieces and then we reflect and talk about it. So that's pretty much the MLC in a nutshell, really. I'm probably dumbing it down a bit because Dean's not here, but that's it. There's a few of us on here tonight, so I'm not going to slope on about it. That's it.
Darren, you do quite a lot of charitable fundraisers and bits and bobs that are quite prevalent in social media. What is your driving force behind that? Obviously, we're all prone to charitable raising money, etc. But who comes up with the ideas? And you've raised a considerable amount lately. Is it £7,000?
It's, well, by the time we gifted, it was about £8.5 grand for St Anne's. Well, we were looking. Funny enough, that started off. We were looking for charitable efforts, and we was going to raise one for our local MLC. We have a provincial charity, and one of our district charity stewards came and says, "We've got a charity that we want to try and get some funding for, but we're not having much luck going down the provincial route. Can you guys help us?" So that's when we came up with the 3 Peaks. It's for a hospice based in our province, and these guys need 20 grand a day just to survive, just to keep their services free. So I mean, what we did, we basically kept the lights on for half a day. I mean, it's not, you know, it was a great feat for us, but in the scheme of things, you know, there's a lot more to be done. But yeah, I mean, it's usually a joint effort, so it'll either be me, Dean, or some of the other guys on here. Paul Mantle's on here. We just all basically chat amongst each other, come up with the ideas. But effectively, mainly it's Dean Lynch. He'll just come up with an idea and go, right, we're doing this. So, like I say, this skydive in Portugal next year, I'm like, oh really? Should we do this? And I can't do it because of the weight limit. Obviously, goes right. Well, we're doing it next year. So yeah, he's the one who's full of the drive, and I just sort of fill the dots in between and make it happen.
And as far as your committee goes, is it a big committee? Do you have the standard chairman, secretary, etc., or do you sort of revolve around your?
Yeah, we have a committee. I'm the current chairman of MLC. Like I say, we were supposed to be handing over this year. That's not happened, obviously, because of COVID. But yeah, we have a chair and a secretary, and what we're going to put in place is sort of past chairman. So some of the guys who were past chairman, like one of the founding guys, a guy called Janet, still very much involved with us. So what we're going to do, we're going to set up a panel of past chairman, just as a steering group, just to make sure that we can watch it, just so make sure that the new guys who do take over, you know, they've got an awful lot of they've got an awful lot to look up to. So we'll just be in the background, just steering and saying, yeah, well, we've done this and it works this way. How about doing this?
Amazing. Well, it looks like you're going from strength to strength, and I mean, £8,500 is no easy feat to raise, and you guys really went out there and busted a gut to raise that. So, kudos to you and all of the members that took place. How many members overall do you have in the Manchester Level Club currently?
In the Level Club total, I would say that, well, we don't have a formal number as such, but loosely affiliated with our Facebook page, about 250. Out of that, I would say there's about maybe 30 or 40 that are active all the time. So it's the usual suspects. So if something's coming up, there's the usual suspects who will get involved. And I would say that's down to about 30 or 40 guys.
Fantastic. And as far as events aside, are you supportive within the province itself? Are you going to see lodges, making yourself?
Yeah. I mean, obviously before COVID, we made it part of our remit, if you would, to do at least 3 or 4 lodge meetings a year. And not only that, the Level Club were also asked by the Manchester districts to support. So whenever we had we have a broken column dinner for all the widows, they'd call on the MLC to come and help to steward the event. Same again with entertainment evening. The MLC is quite busy in that. So we are, like I say, we're an extension of our district, if you like. Not that we're completely independent from our district, but like I say, we noticed that we can help out. You know, it's like a two-way street. Them guys help us out, we help them out. So it's like a two-way street, and like I say, we're lucky that we get quite a lot of support from Manchester district. So.
Fantastic. Well, Darren, it's been great to talk to you. I've spoken to you a lot over the last couple of weeks, and you're a great guy, and your future's bright. I'm sure within Masonry and the Manchester Level Club. It's really good to see.
Keep watching this space.
Yeah, we certainly will. Darren, thank you very much. We look forward to hearing from you soon.